Hello everyone, I'm Dennis. Get ready, it's time for Saturday afternoon football. Today's game from Etihad Stadium. And with me is Tom Harley.
Hi Dennis, today should be a great match.
A practice match on the bill today as these two sides test each other out.
Today's match should be great. It's St Kilda versus the Demons.
The first quarter officially started.
It's not about being better than someone else. It's about being better than you were the day before.
Dempster gets the ball. Dulcetto gets the kick off before he's poleaxed by Tringo. Spears a low ball. Cradles the ball well. Going for goal number 1. He'll be happy with that. The first goal of the match. That replay shows just how good that goal was. Do you think he's proud of that one, Tom?
Of course, Dennis.
All is in readiness. Umpire bounces the ball. McAvoy really gets onto this one. The umpire simply says free kick with the grisly finality of the hangman. He gives the ball a mighty roost. He couldn't hang on. He picks it up. Oh, furious. He soccers it. Jones picks it up. Nothing can hold this man. He receives the handball. Not a pretty drop punt, but it gets away okay. Don't take too long lining up for goal. Invariably, the mind messes up more shots than the body. A magnificent kick right through the middle. Melbourne on the scoreboard now. He's loving that replay, but he's making sure his opponent knows all about it. He looks pretty pleased with himself, Tom.
Yes, Dennis.
Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. The umpire has bounced the ball. McAvoy with the punch. He's got the footy in his hands. That was a sloppy handball. Booted by Davey. The umpire not giving a free kick there. Jones just squeezes the kick out. Lining up the goal now. Burns a long way out. A drop punt through the goals. The Demons by 6 points. He scores, he scores, he scores. What an absolute classic. Celebration time after that one for Burns. The ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. More bounce than a dodgy check. McAvoy nicely outclassing J-Mar. He gives the ball away. Goes short with a hand pass. The ball spills to Fisher. Hayes receives the ball. Good use of the body by McAvoy. And ball short. Dempster says, no, I'm over here. Armitage with plenty of space to think.
Armitage is the heart and soul of this footy club. I don't think he'll be going anywhere anytime soon. Level scores now.
The replay capturing everyone's attention. What a goal. He's excited about that one. Ruckman trying to mad dog each other before this bounce. They know 90% of this game is half mental. He gains possession. What with the mark? Davey sidesteps. Tries in vain to tackle Lee. He's picked up an injury.
Tringo has endless possibilities. I'm really excited to watch this kid grow. McAvoy hits it. Hayes picks it up. Jones not letting him get away there. He gets boot to ball. McAvoy gives away a free kick. He kicks it long. The mark will be paid.
Sylviak lines it up. Sylviak will need to give his feet a pep talk for this kick. A set shot on a 45-degree angle. Clark drop punts for goal. A one-goal advantage for Kilda. Well, put a cork in that goal. That's vintage stuff. And I bet he'll only get better with time. Clark shows the goal umpire the right signal. Umpire has the ball ready for the centre bounce. The Rucks can't complain about that true bounce. McAvoy taps. He timed the release to perfection. The ball hits him right on the chest. Lovely drop punt. Bainey having no trouble taking that one. He kicks the ball forward. Goes short for the hand pass. Runs into a defender. Schneider, I have no idea how you managed to get that out. Clark sticks out his hands and collects the ball. He handballs it. Quick hands allows him to get that one off in time. Marks. McAvoy pounds it long to his teammates. Armitage as if using a trampoline.
Armitage, he's pretty good at reading the play out in the field. He just needs to do it a bit faster. He puts power behind that kick. Milne has the football. Stevens gets the ball.
Shoulders locked, eyes on the ball. McAvoy with the hit. Good tap from McAvoy. Milne can't hang on to the footy as he's tackled. He's got the football now. We'll have a throw in. The ball is coming back into play. Hickey knocks it down the field. McKenzie kicks it just in time. Catch by Watts. Sipos. Interception. Hayes shrugs off the tackle as if he's built like a bicycle shed. He kicks it. Oh, no, what a miss. Gillies handball short. Umpire not even hesitating. Just let the play go on. No free. Oh, sloppy. The ball comes loose as he's taken down by Del Santo. Oh, Jones. Fisher hands the ball straight to his opponent. What was he thinking? That's a ripper. He's put himself in great position. A nice straight shot on offer. He boots it. Boof, eat my goal. The defence has footy pie all over their jumper. He's wrapped with that one. Hickey. Jones onto the ball. Sneaks the ball away in time. Crawley. Clearing it with ease here. He picks up the loose ball. If you're going to watch the game, buy a ticket. Montagnier, no match for the man with the ball. He has the ball. Gallen approaches tackles like some people approach chocolate. Totally handball. Border control will be keen to look at this trafficking. McKenzie plays the tackle and the ball comes loose. Dawes on the run. Fisher pummels in, but the kick gets away in time. It's a beautiful angle right where you need it. He's played on quickly. It's wide. As we get into the break, the scores are Melbourne 25, St Kilda 12.
Melbourne have definitely come to play. They are looking very confident leading into the first break.
Hi people, do you like your Easter? I hope you have a good Easter like me.
Dead straight bounce. Big thump from Hickey. Takes possession. And we have a ball up. Punch by Hickey. Goes by hand. Dawes won't be getting that pass from McKenzie. Jones cool under pressure. Releases in time. Stephen had it. Lost it. Umpire's made his decision. No free. He shrugs the tackle off there. An under 12's handball would have put him to shame then. That was a terrible mistake. Gathers the ball, dishes it off by hand, and he picks up the loose ball. Hickey taps it. He gets his hands on the footy. The loose ball picked up.
Well, a high tackle count more often than not suggests the team with the most tackles are where the ball isn't. And that's been true for St Kilda. His approach looks good. It hits its target. Jones thought he had him. He gets around the tackler. He handballs it. Del Santo takes the opportunity. McKenzie with the interception. Oh, it takes a lot of courage to throw yourself at the ball like that. Magnificent kick of the footy.
The kick is about as straight as a shopping trolley, and it's a goal. His teammates rush over. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. The bounce straight down. Hickey with the mighty fist. Jones handballs it off Jones. This isn't fly fishing. We've seen far too many catch and releases out there. Now we've got a baller. Hickey aims for his man on the ground. Gets it away in the nick of time. Collected by Sylvia. My ball, says the umpire. Deft touch from Hickey. Lobs the handball. Oh, Sylvia. He'll run through concrete for his teammates. Leap all alone now. Might get a free. No, legal according to the umpire. Chest mark to legal. Goal. When he's on song, he sings a very good song. The Saints have scored the last 2 goals. The lead is easily in reach for St Kilda. Replays are great when you can see how talented these guys are at conjuring something out of nothing. Reno knows that was something special. The Ruckman, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce. Hickey with the tap. Hayes comes away with the ball. McKenzie there to mop it up. You've got to move faster than that. Holding the ball. Chips it down towards half forward. He takes that one on the chest.
Viney wears his heart in his sleeve and he bleeds for this footy club. A long kick there. Just wasn't able to grab it cleanly. Roden dodging his dreams. Puts boot to ball. Dawes drops it.
The up has had enough. It's a ball up. Hickey gets onto the ball. Superb handball. Montagna drops it. Viney, a good plumber, unable to hold on. Got that one off just in the nick of time. Hayes unable to hold on. Short handball from Power, just in time with that kick. Nice uncontested mark for Gill. Heads up the corridor. He shouldn't have bothered. Don't know how he managed to get that out of the pack. Dawes gains possession. Dunn plays it off by hand. He runs into the goal. It's like giving a bazooka to Mr. Dean. Here's a mighty kick at the footy. Caught by Kilda.
Kilda obviously loves playing for the club. I can't imagine him wanting to be anywhere else. A nice bit of power there. Sipos with the spill. Sylvia handballs it.
Dunn gathers it. Pressure didn't faze him. It's as cool as the other side of the pillar. He spears the ball. Off the ground. He shows the quick hand. He timed the release to perfection. Great assist by Burns. Clark grabs that one. Having a big day, going for goal number 4. Perfect kick. Goal number 4, and I'm sensing there'll be another, or maybe even more, given the opportunities he's getting. Lucky we have that goal recorded because it was first rate. You can see it on his face. He's happy with that effort. The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Hickey got a fist on it. Jones with the football.
Advantage! Ball up.
We've got a ball up. Huge lead. Ends possession. Oh no, that's an injury.
Ball up.
And now we'll get a ball up. McAvoy gets the tap. The ball in the hands of Stanley. Del Santo runs it. Bang, bang, stick that in. Thanks for coming. It's there for the taking. There is nothing in this. You can tell he's happy with that, and why not?
McAvoy has been a solid contributor for his team. His coach will know what to expect from him each week, which really helps when structuring the team. McDonald with the football. He lays off the hand pass.
Ball up.
The umpire calls for the ball up. Guided by McAvoy. I hope that wasn't the plan. Done! Gets the ball on the boot. Geary. Head down now as he goes in for the goal. Oh, he's missed. It's a behind. They trail by less than a goal. He has to hold on to those. Sylvia picks it up. Stephen breaks the tackle. He copped a nasty knock. Clark, he surely won this from this distance. He kicks it. He bangs it through. The slimmest of margins in this. He's loving it. McAvoy is a class above. I expect he'll continue to dominate Jamar. The umpire says, give it to me. A good second term with the Demons 38 versus the Saints 30. Time to see if there's anything interesting in amongst the stats.
The Saints have a score that reflects their stats. Not good. Jones has racked up a whopping 9 tackles.
You like me, Tom? It's half time, and no doubt the coach will want to have a chat to his team about their first half performance. Bounced. McAvoy with the tap. Stanley with the ball. Like a Melbourne tram. They all jumped on and nothing was done. McDonald drags the tackler along before breaking free. Kicks the skin off it. Sipos had no chance at that one.
Dunn is not going to burn his opponent off the mark, but he won't get beaten either, and that's important. McAvoy gets onto the ball.
There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Tap by McAvoy. He has the ball. He gains possession. J-Mark plays a strong tackle and forces the ball to spill free. Strong man. Clark shoots it. The huge kick makes it to the goals. Sweet dreams are made of this. Who will really disagree? He'll kick. It's not a bad sort of a kick either. It's a goal. Do you think he's enjoying himself out there?
No doubt about it.
Ruckman trying to mad dog each other before this bounce. They know 90% of this game is half mental, is in his possession. They've conceded possession. A loose ball scooped up. What puts distance between himself and lead. J-Mike, I've seen better swings on a condemned playground. That's a very well executed goal. The Saints trailing, but they can still easily catch up from here. There's one for the time capsule. Smiles all round. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash.
Well, one thing's for sure, you can't blame the Saints rucking for his team's position. He's been winning everything out of the ruck, but he's getting no support from his teammates.
J-Mike looked about as coordinated as Disney's Goofy. He lays off the pass. Switched the ball away in time. He has no trouble grabbing that one. The ball spilled loose bank down. Dempsey with a good move. Umpire calls for the ball. First hand's important. Jones on the ball at the moment. The ball hits him right on the chest. Moves it quickly by hand. Stephen puts boot to ball. Safely taken on the chest by Viney.
Viney has a good knowledge of the game and he can see events unfolding, but he just needs to react a little faster. He drops the mark. Fisher grabs the ball on the bounce. He kicks the ball. He just wants some attention.
It's in the back.
Tringo gives away the free for pushing in the back. McDonald catches it.
That had some power behind it. Chest mark to power. Nice drop punt. Well, he gave it a shot. Number 27. There's been a step and a half too slow all game. Goal. The Demons with a handy break, leading the Saints 50 to 36. Well, that's what we've come to expect from him. Fantastic goal. Clark celebrates. Ruckman sizing each other up like a bull and a matador before they engage in the delicate art of ruck work. Stanley has the ball. Quick hands allows him to get that one off in time.
The Demons are really showing their discipline at the moment. They have the lead and it's due to them not giving away cheap free kicks.
The umpire says, give it to me. Tapped by Dempster with the ball now. Ball up in the centre square. Dempster with the punt. He's got the footy in his hands. Ball up in the centre square. Sylvia wasn't even close to that tap, and he'd be crazy to think that type of effort will win any time soon. Just in time with that kick. Oh, he's dropped it. He'll rule that one. Gillies has been violating the golden rule of kindergarten. He's not playing well with others. St Kilda will be trying to kill the momentum of the opposition. Like a banana through a letterbox. What a wonderful goal. He acknowledges the crowd. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Time drying up with only 2 minutes to go.
Disappointing for a team when they have such a dominant ruckman who can direct the hit-outs to his teammates and let his teammates butcher the ball when moving forward. St Kilda need to start capitalising on his superiority. Magnificent goal.
He's loving that replay, and he's making sure his opponent knows all about it. He'll be happy with that, Tom.
He's absolutely loving it, and why not?
Here's the bounce. McAvoy with a big fist on it. No, that's just giving the ball away. Dropped by Clark. Ball spills in the tackle. Fisher onto the ball. The free kick hasn't been paid. Dees passes. Oh, Dees. It bounced straight into his hands as if he'd just pulled a puppy with a whistle.
McAvoy with the spoil. Armitage gets the footy. Fisher gets taken down.
It's in the back.
Clark pushing his opponent in the back then. He kicks it long.
Gets it away in the nick of time. A ripping mark. Boots it. Spilled by Schneider. No, the free kick won't be paid. And he do it. He takes the shot. Well, I hope they don't look back and have cause to regret that after the game. Crawley. Oh, that's a powerful mark. Tringa with a perfect drop punt. Couldn't hold on to the mark. Burns knocks the ball loose with a big tackle. Intercepted. McAvoy, not phased by the pressure, gets his kick away. Armitage. He's looking unstoppable, having it back to Armitage. And the umpire says, we'll have a ball up. McAvoy guides it. It's a case of empty arms and a whiff of his aftershave. And it's through for the goal. They've scored the last 3 goals. They are in the lead now. He's excited about that. Sylvia, timing terrible. He's leaving his messages before the lead. Umpire says play on. McKenzie with the kick as he gets pulled down by Payes. He kicks it. Plucks it out of the air. He kicks it. It's a goal. Take it on, son. Take it on. They're in the lead now. You can tell he's happy with that. McAvoy thumps it forward. No free kick. Davey reads the mind of Del Sado. The Demons confront by 1 at the end of the 3rd quarter.
The Saints, the only way I see for them to overcome is to hang on.
What do the stats look like, Tom?
Both teams sit fairly evenly on the board in marking statistics. Both teams fairly close in handball stats, 22 to 21.
Now that's a unique spin on things, Tom.
I'd like to wish everyone a happy Easter, and despite what's happening at the moment, I hope everyone's having fun, and catch up soon.
Nice bounce. McAvoy wins the tap. Terrible timing by Sylvia. Gonzalo with a big tackle that spills the ball loose. There'll be a ball up in the center square. Clean tap by McAvoy. He's dragged down. Sweeping handball. Has it now. Hickey has had plenty on the Tommy.
Yep, super work from him in this match, Dennis.
Hickey with another possession. A short handball. Dump runs in. Clark gets the mark without contest. Looking for another goal here. Drop punt says laces out between the major uprights. He's just got his name. You have to go all the way back to Jonathan Brown in 2007 to get your last 10-goal haul. And that goal is right off the top shelf for him. He loves it. The ruckmen are looking through each other. Eyes wide, nostrils flaring. It's an intense stare down as they wait for this bounce.
The Saints midfielders are well and truly on top in this match. They're winning everything at the stoppages. But you have to wonder what the rest of the team is doing. The midfield just can't keep carrying the team all game. Sending it on its way. Clark with the mark. Lining up the goal now. Clark shoots for goal. Nice kick.
The Demons with the advantage as they lead the Saints 68-55. He'll kick. It's not a bad sort of a kick either. It's a goal. Clark with the goal, and he runs back into position. The ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. The ball bouncing well. Batted down nicely by McAvoy. The crowd thinks that was a free. They must have seen something that nobody else did. The ball comes loose as he's taken down by Bishop. He's got the football now. Dees is starting to get a lot of the football. Remo couldn't keep his hands on it. Very quiet by his standards. Certainly that was not a hand pass. The umpire thinks the same and awards the free.
Well, it's no wonder Melbourne are leading. They're playing smart footy, and they've been careful not to hand over unnecessary free kicks.
The kick is about as straight as a shopping trolley, and it's a goal. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Sylvia, try swinging your purse next time. It's coming from a guy wearing makeup. Dragged down by Del Santo. The ball's come out of the pack like a chocolate bar from a slot machine. Cradles the ball well. A cool, calm head, clearing it out of defence. Picked up the ball. It goes down in the tackle. Timely handball. Quick kick out of the pack by Rico. He takes that one on the chest. The ball is hammered towards goal by Saad. Slaps it. Lots to go on the time clock as opposed to any other kind of clock, I suppose. I gotta say, that's even a better goal the second time around. Celebration time after that one for Saad. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. The bounce. McAvoy aims for his man on the ground. Got that one out just in the nick of time. Cleanly picked up. Gets the kick off as he's taken down by Davey. Clean hands with a difficult bouncing ball. The drop on sails between the big sticks. The Saints have scored the last 3 goals. The lead going to Kilda. That replay shows just how good that goal was. His face says it all. All is in readiness. There's the bounce. McAvoy with the tap. He has the ball. Hayes with a short hand pass. Hayes. Low spearing kick. No contest for that one. The ball is slammed towards goal by Clark. Look at that. He's put it through. Put another defender on him. Scratch that. Put them all on him. I'll put a cork in that goal. That's vintage stuff. And I bet he'll only get better with time. Clark shows the goal umpire the right signal. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. Umpire bounces the ball. Stanley gets the tap. Hayes gets the ball. He's a long kick. The mark missed by Foley. He runs into the open goal. St Kilda goes back into the lead. He scores, he scores, he scores. What an absolute classic. His teammates rush over. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Great bounce. Good tap from Stanley. Handball short. In technical terms, he's made a real pig's ear of it. Davey upended. Handball finds Jones. Marked by Brown. Takes it well. He steadies now in front of goal. Trying to get some momentum with this kick. Pinpoint accuracy from Clark. Yet another goal from Clark. The replay capturing everyone's attention. What a goal. Clark happy. Ruckman sizing each other up like a bull and a matador before they engage in the delicate art of ruck work. Jones comes away with the ball. Jones. Tringa lays a hard tackle and forces the ball to spill out. Picture perfect drop pass. He takes an uncontested mark. A chance right here to overtake what's been a powerful opposition. St Kilda take back the lead. He's putting on a masterclass with goals like that. Congratulated by his teammates. The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Big thump from Stanley. Ball up in the centre square. Deft touch from Stanley. It'll be a ball up. J-Mark not even close to getting a hit out. You might have to take a leap out of the Karate Kid and sweep the knee. Umpire not having a bar of that and signalling for a ball up.
Stanley is very low, but that isn't hard when you're doing what you love. Burns having no trouble taking that one. Done with good use of his body. This kid could really change things. A great goal. The Demons confront.
He's wrapped with that one. Guided by Stanley. He passes the ball. Hayes. Davey goes short with a hand pass. Interception. We've got a ball up. Stanley with the mighty fist. The call was made and the mistake followed. Dees thought he had him. Shoots off the handball. Lovely hand pass. Hits the man. Dump trying to strangle him with that tackle. Delivers the footy with a beautiful drop pass. An easy interception for Watts. McDonald with an accurate pass. Out with the football. What a strong mark. Off hands. Number 5 has played a shocker. He's like a long jumper who can't reach the sand. Handball short. Goes with the banana. Burns. It's a nice piece of that one. Gehrig just squeezes the kick out. And the final result is Melbourne 86 and St Kilda 85.
Clark takes out best on ground.
Clark, top game. Hasn't he made an impression? Well, Tom, it's been a fun match. We've enjoyed that one.
Thanks, Dennis. I'll see you next time.
Thanks for joining us. As always, it's been a pleasure. We look forward to seeing you back soon.